Welcome back to John Bachman Now, a beautiful day in our nation's capital. This is a live look of Washington, D.C. from the Washington Monument, our Earth camera. And today, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris will be hosting African-American leaders and students at the White House. Last night, they commemorated Black History Month at the event, and the comments in particular from the president really raised questions about whether, in effect, he was unifying. Chief White House Correspondent James Rosen has the story from our Washington newsroom. James, good afternoon.
Bianca, good afternoon to you. The Biden administration has made Black outreach a hallmark of its tenure, with the president acknowledging last night that he wouldn't even have been there without the assistance of Democratic Congressman Jim Clyburn of South Carolina and the support he marshaled from the Black community for Mr. Biden's candidacy in the 2020 primaries. But things took an unusual turn in the East Room when President Biden acknowledged the presence of the leaders of the so-called Divine Nine, the colloquial name for the top fraternities and sororities at the nation's historically Black colleges and universities.
I know real power when I see it, the Divine Nine. We're honored to have presidents, all the presidents here tonight, and I want to thank them. And by the way, you know, I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid. I know where the power is.
Earlier in her remarks, Vice President Harris took aim, apparently, at Republican Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida, who's widely expected to declare a run for the presidency later this year. Earlier this year, DeSantis prevailed on the College Board, which provides AP history curricula, to revise its African American history course to eliminate elements to which the governor had objected, including reference to critical race theory.
Black history is American history. Living history, breathing history, history that we create every day, and history that we then must teach and celebrate. And let us all be clear, we will not, as a nation, build a better future for America by trying to erase America's past.
We reached out to Governor DeSantis' office this morning, but his aides declined to comment. And finally, there was this moment from the very outset of the East Room event when the audience and the president and vice president were won over by a charming introduction from Chicago Youth Corps student Dwayne Portis Jr.
I'm currently applying to colleges, and I want to go to a HBCU. But my top choice,
Your top choice?
is Howard University.
That prompted this comment from Ms. Harris when she first took the podium, employing a vocal dialect unmistakably different from the rest of her remarks.
I think he's gonna get in.
A half hour from now, President Biden is scheduled to board Air Force One, I should say, and head to Virginia Beach. There he will discuss the economy and again assail Republicans for the purported threat they pose to Social Security and Medicare, a charge GOP leadership denies. Bianca.
James Rosen live for us in D.C. James, appreciate it. Thank you as always.
And you got a hell of a new governor in Westmore, I tell you. He's the real deal, and the boy looks like he can still play. And I'm here with my senior advisor and boy who knows Louisiana very, very well. Man, they're going to put you all back in chains.
Deep down, maybe this is really just who Joe Biden is. Awkward, always, when it comes to issues of race. And we hate to bring Tony Bennett into this analogy, but his struggle with dementia might provide some insight into what's going on here with President Biden. Bennett was diagnosed with Alzheimer's back in 2015. Still, Bennett was able to remember the words to all of his greatest hits because those songs are such an important part of who Bennett is as a man. He didn't stop performing until 2021, when his physical health really started to deteriorate. He couldn't get around. His issues with dementia and Alzheimer's well documented, and if you've ever watched a loved one suffer from that debilitating disease, you know about these struggles. Perhaps Joe Biden is in a similar situation. We don't know. Only instead of beautiful music, we keep hearing these weird racial tropes. Is it any wonder why this may have been the most awkward Black History Month since the White House started celebrating Black History Month all those years ago?